No. I feel like that's not the main focus of them. Okay, so my hair is different. My hair color is different. It's a different length. It's a different month. I think I started recording in September, probably August, and now it's the 18th of November, the day I'm recording. So yeah, hi everybody. 2 videos a month. No, I'm not proud, but it's just life. Things happen. Oh yeah. So I'll just keep going. So today's video is a little bit different. I don't know if anybody has ever done this, but I keep a little box with all the movies or all the movie tickets I can gather from all the movies I've watched. I think I started this when I was in second year, like 3 years ago. Yeah, back then I didn't go to the cinema as much as I go now, because now it's like my favorite pastime. So I go every day I can with my boyfriend and our best friend. Hi, if you're watching. I know you are. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's just jump in. I bet that I have some papers in this, because like lately we buy the tickets there, but I used to buy them online, so this is probably like Infinity War, I'm thinking. But yeah, I have a couple, so let's just go right in. I don't know when these movies are gonna be from, or if I'm gonna repeat some of them, because I bet that I have some that I repeated, so I'm just gonna jump in. The first movie I have here is Alien Covenant. I liked it. It was okay. I had never seen an Alien movie. Don't kill me. I still haven't. Don't kill me. I will watch them whenever I have the time. And yeah, I liked it. I liked the actress. I liked the ambience. I liked the cinematography. I can't say a lot of things about the story or the plot, because I feel like that's not the main focus of them. My family like interrupting, probably because they don't know I'm recording. So kind of liked it. Had a great experience. I went there with one of my best friends and with my boyfriend, and they liked the franchise so much that I decided I wanted to enjoy the movie with somebody who knew the classics and could teach me about it. I just went there as an extra, just because I wanted to be with them, mostly. Nothing else. So that's Alien Covenant. Let's go to the next one. This is Batman the Lego movie. Love. Okay, I'm gonna beat that out. I love this movie so much. It's so funny. I went twice to the cinema to watch it, and I do not regret it. I went once with my friends and my boyfriends, and then I went again with the same friend that I watched Alien Covenant with, and I loved it. It's so good. It's such a funny movie. I love you, Will Arnett. Next one, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Okay, so I went to watch this movie with my brother and my boyfriend, and we enjoyed it. I think they enjoyed it far more than I did. They thought it was better than the first one. I thought it was a good sequel, but of course it's not gonna be as good as the first one, because we didn't know the first one was coming, and I didn't know what it was about and what the Guardians were and what to expect from it. So it was a whole new experience, and it was great and it was amazing. And the second one was pretty great. It was pretty amazing, but still not as shocking and as new as the first one. So of course for me it's not gonna be as great. Next one. So this is Black Panther. So I went to watch Black Panther right when I saw the trailer. I knew this movie was gonna be great. So first of all the actors, the entire cast is amazing. The music is amazing. The cinematography, the costumes, everything. It's great. It's beautiful. It was a great experience. I loved watching it in cinema, and it was just great. I mean, obviously it's not an intellectual movie. You can't really take that big a message out of like most of these Marvel movies, but I would say that out of the Marvel movies, this is the one you can take the message, the greatest message out of it. I just love the concept of Black Panther. I love it so much. So next one. So this here says Vaiana, which is the Spanish title for Moana. I don't know why they changed it. I think it's because some donut company owns the name Moana here, so they can say Moana, so they changed it to Vaiana, which is not that bad. It just, I like Moana because Moana means ocean, from what I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I love Moana. I listened to the songs way before the movie came out in my country, and I'm so in love with that movie. I love the message, I love the cast, I love the songs and the culture behind it, and how the culture is expressed with such respect. So beautiful. I loved it so much. I cried. I am not afraid or ashamed to say that. Okay, this is Deadpool, and I went to watch this not the day that it was released, because the day that it was released was Valentine's Day, but I went to watch it that weekend because my birthday is the 17th of February. I'm an Aquarius, by the way, and I watched this movie the 19th, so I went to watch it as like my birthday present. It was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, so 2016, and I enjoyed it so much. I was so excited for a Deadpool movie. It was like one of the few characters I had read comics about, I had played games, and I enjoyed it so much. The translation at sometimes was a bit wonky because of the wordplay and the puns, but it was so good. And when I watched it again at home, so good again. Such an amazing experience. I was so glad I got to watch it in cinemas. I'm gonna talk about the second one. I'm gonna talk about Deadpool 2, which I went to watch this summer, so 2018, with my friends again. So Deadpool 2, 2018, 2 years later. What can I say? It's amazing. Exactly what we needed after Avengers Infinity War. After such destruction and sadness and death, Deadpool 2 is everything that we needed. I love it. I loved it. I would watch it 10 times, and I think it's pretty much as good as the first one. I mean, it's a pretty damn good like sequel. I totally recommend to watch it if you've been kind of, doubtful about it. Next one. Okay, Captain America. Wow, this is like a while ago. Captain America. This is Civil War. So Civil War came out like what, again 2 years ago, or like a year ago, I don't know, but it seems so far away. Civil War and now Infinity War, it seems so far away, but it's not been even that long. There's no date here. Oh yeah, 16. So yeah, this was 2 years ago. It seems so far away. I loved it. It was great. I was very skeptical about Marvel movies for a while because I had just seen Avengers Age of Ultron, which I hated, and I had just watched Thor the Dark World. I was talking about Captain America Civil War. I think it was an interesting point in cinema because a lot of us had some perception of how this was gonna happen, and it ended up being pretty good, and also in some ways not as good as I imagined. So for example, I did love the inclusion of Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland as the new Spider-Man, but I felt that some things were overlooked. For example, like, where is Banner? Like, nobody talked about it, and I know it's because they planned on doing a Planet Hulk movie, which ended up being fused kind of with Thor Ragnarok, which I'll talk in a little bit. And yeah, I just thought that it was a good movie. I liked it, especially after, as I said, being very, very, very disappointed with the last two movies. So I really liked Civil War. I just thought that it could be improved, and I feel like Infinity War improved on some of those aspects, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to do a full-on review about Infinity War, but we'll see if that is possible. Okay, so, oh yeah, this is again Batman the Lego Movie. As I said, I watched it twice. Freaking loved it. A very, very good movie. Is that my neck? Or is it a light? It's just a light. Hey, this is Thor Ragnarok, and I probably have another one because I went twice. No, this is an older movie. I went twice to watch this movie, and honestly, I would have gone thrice, 3 times, if I could have, because freaking awesome. Loved it. I loved Thor Ragnarok. I really liked the changes they did. I really, really, really enjoyed Loki's character, which of course is my favorite because I'm trash. I really enjoyed Thor's character, which is just a huge baby, and I just loved everybody. I was so happy with Valkyrie, Brunhilde, I think, which is I think her name. I'm not too sure, but I think that's her name. And I just loved everything. I loved Jeff Goldblum. I loved Stan Lee's cameo. I loved the new hair. I loved the Hela thing, which was awesome. Like, she has like she wasn't like all the bad villains that we had, so I feel like the recent villains we've had have been great, like Eric or Killmonger, Hela. We've had what was his name? Well, Peter's dad, Ego, and all these villains have been so good. Like, the only one I can think of where it was not as good was Spider-Man's villain, which was still very interesting, and the plot twist of it's the dad. Like, I'm very good by the way, I'm very good at I can kind of predict the end or key points that are gonna happen because I've watched so many movies and I've seen so many things and I've read so many books, so I'm very good at it. So I didn't see it coming until Peter was on the doorway on the way to the Liz's home. So when he was standing on the doorway, I was like, it's gonna be her dad. And my boyfriend sitting right next to me was like, no, it's not. And then I hate you so much. So I like those experiences, but I think Hela had such great characteristics. It was kind of sad to see that, you know, she was the goddess of death, so that's why they couldn't do the whole Thanos thing, or maybe the other way. But I really enjoyed her. I was kind of surprised that they didn't do her as Loki's daughter, which would have been kind of interesting, because Thor would have been like, there's a problem, like, what the hell, like, what is happening? So very interesting, very good movie. I laugh my ass off every time I watch it. I watch it all the time. I love it. I have it everywhere with me, and I love it. I love it so much. I watched it twice, as I said, and if I could watch it again, I would definitely without question. Next one, Logan. No, Logan. Okay, so I cried a lot and I really liked it. The cinematography was excellent. The characters were so different from what we'd seen from the X-Men universe. I really, really like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and I think if they reboot the series without him, it won't be the same, but that's coming from me, and probably the next person who plays Wolverine will be good. It's just not gonna be Hugh Jackman. And yeah, I just really, really liked it. It was very sad to see the story come to an end, but I feel like he had a very good and deserving ending. Next one. This is gonna be Infinity War. I just know it because I bought it online because I didn't want to miss it. Yep. Infinity War. Very sad. Cried a lot. I was very, very, very sad. And I really liked it. I think it started a point in cinema history. I feel like we're at the kind of point where we're kind of in a Darth Vader, look, no, I am your father moment, which is cinema history, I would say. We've never seen superheroes legit die, because of course they've died, but not legit. And right now we're all in this kind of position where we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, obviously they're gonna come back because they have more movies, but we're still like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna be an alternate universe? Is it gonna be like another world? Are we gonna do like a time travel thing? What's gonna happen? So I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. Very excited. I entered shaking and I came out crying and shaking. I couldn't talk for like 20 minutes. And yeah, I was very happy that I got to experience Infinity War in cinema. The ticket I have is from I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the 3rd. So today is the 18th, so 2 weeks ago I went to watch Infiltrated in the Clan. I think that's the name in English. I'm not too sure because I watched it in Spanish. I'm kind of sad that I didn't experience it in English, because I feel like the dubbing with the different accents in American English would have added to the experience, but I still really enjoyed it. I really loved the message. I left the room with both sad and hopeful feeling. My gut that told me I have to do something, and whenever it's possible for me to do anything, I'll do it. So that's partly watching this movie reminded me of what I want to do with my life and the world. I want to help people, so really enjoyed it. Kind of gave a redemption arc for what's his name? The movie kind of gave Adam Driver a redemption arc for me, because I don't like Kylo Ren as a character. And I realized this has been a very positive video, which I'm happy about. I like talking about things and I enjoy going to the movies. There are a lot of movies I want to watch that aren't in this thing. There is at least 2 I can think of. So I went to watch The Last Jedi and I didn't like it. I don't want to talk about it because I'm not an expert in Star Wars. I just did not like it at all. I also watched The Incredibles 2 and I loved it. It's not better than the first one, of course, but it's a good sequel. Like, it carries on with the characters. They all feel like themselves. The story is good, but for me, The Incredibles was about a family and it reminded me of my own family. So yeah, I feel really connected to The Incredibles, so I really liked it. I thought the villain was not bad, just predictable. So like the first scene that the siblings came in, I was like, oh, it's her. So yeah, that was basically everything. I don't know if I'm lighter like that, I'm not sure. That's so bright. I'll just keep it like this. But I hope you enjoyed. I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded a video, but I hope to make this a more common occurrence. I am not interested in making videos once every 3 months. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!